There we go.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on.
Hey, looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
As we are recording this, it's negative 46 degrees outside. Actually, painful to walk to your vehicle if it's parked outside for any amount of time.
It's literally temperature is 3, and then it's gonna be 50 in 4 days.
Yeah, I don't quite. Whatever.
But it's that time of year. It's that at February, March.
I'd rather have this. I'd rather have this in 106 and humid. I'm telling you.
What?
I'm telling you that. I don't care how cold it is. I'd rather have this than the oppressive heat.
Speaking of which, there was a poll that I happened to put out. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because I follow Midwest Debate, which is like part of the Midwest. Who else? Midwest memes. The whole Midwestern, Midwesterner stuff. There's a couple of Twitter accounts that are like that. The OPE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those, common Midwesterner sayings and things like that. And what they said was, all right, you can get rid of one thing for 2020. And at first they had it set up as retweet for this, favorite for this, or comment for this. I'm like, well, you can't figure that out because I want to retweet it because I want other people to see it, but I don't want to vote for that,
right.
So I made a poll. And the poll for the 3 items are, you can get rid of one of these 3 for the rest of the year. What's going to be? Wind, humidity, or potholes?
Humidity for sure. Please tell me that
wind.
One. I'd take wind because I can sit inside.
It's almost even. 33%
Really?
Almost across the board. There's 200 votes.
Potholes are a trigger. Wind
ruins more great days when the weather. I mean, it's like it's either blowing like a tornado should be coming.
Yeah.
Or it's 2 and then it's blowing, so it's 195 below.
Right.
Or it's 99 degrees and the wind's blowing and it feels like you're in a
dragon mouth.
Seriously.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the wind I'm fine with. I understand wind. I understand prairie madness and why the pilgrims killed each other because they just after a while you're sick of the wind blowing. But if I could get rid of that humidity, I'm golden.
I can't. I'm good with that. I'll take the humidity. Just get rid of the wind. And that's so. So we'll throw that out there. It is. I have it on Twitter. If you see it, I reposted that so you can do what you will with that. I think that's going to be up here though in about. I don't know. It'll be done by the time you hear it.
Just search. You know what? Just whatever. Just think about it. You know what? Discuss amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Forget about it. We don't want any input. Just discuss amongst yourselves.
We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. We'll just leave it there.
Oh, my God. Speaking of leaving it at that, actually, we had 3 things that were up for discussion yesterday and the last few days. We were talking about different kinds of swag. Mm-hmm. That we're thinking about trying to find some stuff because some people were asking the other day when we were out at Paisans and had our 1-year anniversary, and we're recording for the first episode of our second year, actually. And people came up with some good ideas. We talked about the chip clips. There's nothing wrong with chip clips, especially when they're the magnetic clips. So you can keep them on the fridge.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
Those are handy, definitely. And then another one was custom cell phone mount for the car.
Okay.
Like the kind that, and they've got the really cool ones that you can put in the cup holder.
Which is absolutely brilliant. WeatherTech, that idea of the cup holder, cell phone holder is absolutely brilliant. Genius.
Tip it. It fits. It doesn't go anywhere. It can't fall down. I like the ones that connect to your vent, but sometimes they'll slide around just a little bit. But those aren't bad. So that was up there. Another one was please make pint glasses. Becca, I'm always looking for a good beer glass and would use it way too often. I would totally pay for this. Your budget doesn't matter.
That's awesome. Because our little kind of pseudo slogan, ready when you are. I mean, your beer is ready when you are, whether it's 10 in the morning or 8 at night, whatever. It's ready when you are. No judgment at all.
Absolutely. So if you want to do that, well, I think
somebody sent it a text about a Pat and JT like a anxiety vest. So like
a thunder coat?
Yeah, like a thunder coat. So if you're like me and you like having a zipped up vest, it has a logo on the front, so you can't see the whole logo unless it's zipped up.
Oh.
So it's like the little hug, and I'm all about that.
A little Pat and JT hug.
A little Pat and JT thunder coat. An adult man's anxiety vest.
I would like a squeeze chute I can wear, please.
Please. Temple Grandin squeeze box. We need to get her to sign off on this.
Right?
A signature Temple Grandin squeeze vest.
That's awesome. I like that. Jeff Bezos making headlines.
It's a lot of money.
He does. And he made huge headlines in the last year or so because of his divorce. Most expensive divorce probably ever on earth. Well, close. And he's probably got more money now than he had before. They figure his net worth is about $131 billion.
At some point, when do you stop counting, you know?
I don't know. It's kind of fun to count.
At that point, you pay other people to count and just
Right?
tell you
How much today?
Yeah.
131 billion? Wow. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. He says, I think I'm going to buy the most expensive Los Angeles area residential piece of real estate.
Okay.
That's what he did. He bought the Beverly Hills mansion that was owned by David Geffen. It was known as the Warner Estate before that, and still known as the Warner Estate, kind of like the Sears Tower will always be the Sears Tower. He bought it for $165 million this last week.
And at that point, I'm assuming you just pay cash for something like that. Like you
can.
don't, you just write a check for it.
And they said that prior to that transaction, the previous record was $150 million, which was spent by Lachlan Murdoch, who bought an estate in Bel Air. And the thing is this property that he bought is about little over 9 acres. It's got everything you could possibly want on it, in it included. It was owned by Jack Warner, who was a Warner Brothers studio chief back in the 30s. And that's who initially had
it should have everything for that kind of money.
It's got everything.
I mean,
it probably has a grocery store.
I'm sure.
Comes with a girlfriend. I don't know.
Right. Probably multiple. You're buying property like that. You can,
Right?
have a lot of girlfriends.
So I did the math on this. So he's worth $131 billion, and he paid $165 million for this estate. The most expensive one you can find in LA County.
Okay.
That's saying something. If you make $100,000 a year, you just rolled out $125.
That is so crazy. That is insanity.
That's why he pulled that money out of his pocket.
That's crazy. And we wonder why rich people that live are on that in that 1%.
Yeah.
We wonder why they go crazy.
The 1%.
The 1% for sure.
Yeah.
Even though we'll say the top 5%, not even 1%ers, why they absolutely lose their minds because they're not living in the same reality where they have giraffes and eating through. I mean, because they have so much money, it's they need to keep finding something else that excites them and something else that they don't already have. Because saving money doesn't matter to them anymore because they have enough. They have so much
that it's kind of like when I got really good at Farmville. And I started buying things I didn't need. I bought gold-plated tractors. I bought the mansion.
And why?
I bought anything whatever was new, I bought.
And we wonder why people like Jeff Bezos are where they are. It's because they never in their vocabulary ever said that one time when I got too good at Farmville. That's why. He will never say that sentence.
You know what, though? He's nuttier than a fruitcake. I don't care. You say what you want about me.
I don't know if I'd rather be broke and normal or nuttier than a fruitcake and have $150 billion.
And it doesn't matter how crazy he is. He just keeps making money. Mm-hmm. He just can't stop it. I just ordered 5 things from Amazon yesterday, right?
Right. It's our fault. It's our fault. We bought some of that.
But he made something that everybody wants to use. Can't hold it against him.
No, I don't. I go get it.
Absolutely.
And I love sitting back on the sidelines and watch these crazy rich people I just love watching them. It's just fun. So just buy this stuff.
Get it. Absolutely.
So it's like him spending $125 if he made $100,000. That's crazy.
Isn't that just ridiculous?
Yeah.
I was doing the percentages and I'm like, wait, 165 million. He's worth 131 billion.
So it's like a family of 5 going to Olive Garden. And he just bought. That's sweet. Hi, proud supporter, Kugler Vision.
In 2020, the year of clear vision, make it the best year yet with the modern LASIK from Kugler Vision. We've both experienced the dramatic change it can make in your life having a procedure done to correct your vision. And I couldn't be happier. I wish I would have done it a long time before I did, but I'm certainly glad I got it done when I did. February is going to be a huge month. You could be in the running for an Omaha night out. In the month of February, you need to schedule your consultation and attend it. You go in, and then you're automatically in the running for the Omaha Night Out, which is dinner for two at Chop House in the Old Market.
It'd be nice to be able to see the menu.
Plus, go see the Lumineers at CHI Health Center. It's on March 14th is the show. They'll be announcing the winner on March 2nd on their social media and give you plenty of time to claim your prize. But do yourself a favor. Go ahead and make that consultation appointment on their website at kuglervision.com.
It is a procedure still, right?
Yeah.
And there are up to 7 potential options of a procedure. So you just don't want to go to anybody to get this done. You got to go to people that you trust, that other people have trusted, that we trust. And they have a ton of reviews from very satisfied customers, best of Omaha, around the world, around the country. Exactly. People come back to Omaha just to go to Kugler Vision. So they're trusted.
There's a reason for that. And so, you want to make sure it's your eyesight.
And tell them you heard it on the Pat and JT podcast.
Another thing that I came across, and this was on Twitter, and I found a great little thread. And Daily Blast Live is this. I follow them. It's just kind of like entertainment, kind of like a trending stories. Type, I guess, follow. And anyway, their discussion earlier in the day started with our need to be polite at work, and how it's led to our mastering the passive aggressive work email.
Oh gosh, you can smell them a mile away.
So they found some people discussing this and pulled them into the conversation. And they were really wanting to discuss the insufferable corporate phrases and what their actual translations were. Because it's one thing to know you're tired of hearing about circling the wagons or reach out or, those kind of things. Let's decide what the translation is. I'll give you a few of them. Okay. Tell me. So per my last email.
You didn't pay attention to what I said last week, so I'm going to reiterate it, even though I know I've already stated it multiple times.
Their translation is, do you even know how to effing read?
Basically. That's funny.
Next one. I wanted to follow up.
Are you paying attention to me? Listen to me, Brenda.
Am I a joke to you?
I wanted to follow up.
Next,
I just sent an email to somebody saying I want to follow up. Gosh dang it.
Next one is, I hope this helps.
That doesn't seem as passive aggressive to me. I was like, if they're asking for stuff, I'm like, here's some information. Hope this helps. Blah blah blah.
Never ask me again for anything. Just circling back on this.
Again, hello.
Just answer.
For God's sakes.
A yes or no will do. Just answer.
And Gmail is helps you now, where it gives you the 3 automatic little options at the bottom where you can either, it's like, thanks, awesome, or okay, sounds good, or not a problem, talk to you later. So you just click, boom. There's no excuse not to get back to people.
Light snark, low snark, high snark.
Right.
You pick which one you want.
That's what they are.
Thanks for looping me in.
Why was I not in the first string of emails?
You should have come to me 27 emails ago and I could have saved you 26 of them.
Yep.
Perfect. As previously discussed.
Oh my gosh. I hate as previously discussed, or like I said, as I said, it's like that is the, if you were paying attention, I wouldn't have to say this again.
I put it in writing. I didn't put it in writing last time because I thought you were an adult.
Gosh, it's so passive aggressive.
I love these. Thank you for your feedback.
Shut up.
Your criticism is completely irrelevant, if not flat out wrong, and you know less on the topic than the back end of a donkey, but I have to pretend like I at least considered your opinion.
Yeah, that's so true.
Thank you for your feedback. Uh-huh. I'll let you take it from here.
I'll let you take it from here. It's like, I'm over this. This project is beneath me.
I don't want to be a part of this. I am not a part of this.
Yes.
That's it. And then I added mine. Please advise.
Oh, please advise. That's a TBT to the old days. Yeah. The please advise, that is the you're not an air traffic controller, number one. The air traffic controller say, please advise, what level, altitude, whatever. If you're asking a question, you don't have to say, please advise.
It's situation. Please advise. My translation is, I don't want to deal with this, and I'm officially passing the buck under the guise of deferring to your expertise.
Oh, expertise. That's even, I wasn't even going to give it that much credit, but yeah.
I'm going to pretend that here, you're the expert.
Please advise me on this one. Please advise.
Please let me know if you have any further questions or concerns.
I say that all the time. Is that bad?
I hope this is the end of this email chain.
I also mean that usually.
I was under the impression the meeting was canceled.
Ooh. What does that mean?
I skipped out and grabbed Chick-fil-A for a second lunch.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought we canceled this. Noted.
Oh, that's like the girlfriend boyfriend fight. Remember everything you said, so in a month she can throw it out there again at you. This is noted.
Noted. Kiss of death. Otherwise, kiss of death. Right up there with understood. It's been brought to my attention.
That's very condescending.
Legal department told me to relay something.
It's been brought to my attention.
I love these. it's
so funny because all businesses, all corporations, all big companies are exactly the same.
One. Thanks in advance for your help.
That's a good one.
I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Thanks in advance. Yeah. Okay. The one about if you have any more questions, let me know. It's like I will never, honestly, saying that out loud, I'll never write that again, because everybody that we deal with is adults, and I'm assuming if they have more questions, they'll ask.
You'll ask.
So I don't need to say, hey, you know what? If you have any more questions on this, let me know. They're not going to sit out there and just spin in the ditch and not ask any questions. I'll never say that again. So this is a very useful episode.
It's hilarious. And it's funny is how many people had written reaching out. I'll reach out to blankety blank. I'll just say bleeping contact.
I'll contact whatever.
I'll get a hold of, I'll call.
Yeah. I got to pull back on reach out. I do say reach out a lot.
That's because it's around you. You know, it's like, it's funny how we are kind of like monkey see, monkey do when it comes to some of these things and some of those phrases. And like, I like catchy, snarky little phrases, and you listen or good analogies or good examples, and when people use these the little quick-witted sayings, I like those kind of like pushing a rope or herding cats. I like things like that, but unfortunately, I also gather catchphrases that are awful, like reach out. And I'll say those things, and I hear myself say it and just cringe.
Okay, so I would love to put it, not now, but back in our day, put this in an email at some point, and just give me your impression on this, what you think this would mean. This morning's meeting felt like 12 people humping a football. What does that mean? 12 monkeys humping a football.
Yeah, 12 monkeys humping a football. We get nowhere on this. No.
One person did. That's it. Yeah.
And there's only 11 on a team. So.
That's true.
So if there's 12, there's problems.
You know who you are, everybody that writes those emails. Think about it.
Before you throw out those cute little analogies.
Sit and think about it.
Like, what am I really saying when I write this? When I say, let's zip this up and circle the wagons. Let's button this down.
Circle the wagons is. I hate circle the wagons. Let's circle back.
Wagons
circle back on this. I don't like that.
Circle the wagons is like a way of taking cover. So like when somebody's coming at you from the outside, it's like we need to circle the wagons, figure out what our strategy is moving forward. And it's like that's just like one cliche after the other.
I know. Oh gosh, stop.
I love those. So anyway, if you have any, please pass them on. Yeah. Feel free to reach out.
If you have any further questions on this topic.
Please
you can
advise.
Email us. Please advise. And you can do so. It's Pat and JT on Facebook. We're on Instagram and then on Twitter as well. Mm-hmm. You can text us at 402-403-9478. A lot of suggestions for swag on there as well. Cord Keepers was one. Love Cord Keepers. It's a great idea.
That's a great idea, yeah.
So yeah, keep sending those suggestions in because we'll get some of those rolling here in the near future. As I stated previously, our phone number is 402-403-9478.
Just wanted to circle back.
That's right. Any further questions? If you have anything you need to ask us, just ask us. We'll advise. Thanks for listening to the Pat and JT Podcast.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.